Hey guys, I'm really worried about Jolly.
Why? Why, Alina? What's the matter with her?
Well, I don't exactly know what's wrong with her, but she's been very moody and quiet lately.
Hey, Chandran, I saw Jolie in school yesterday, and she didn't even acknowledge me, even though I called her name out and waved to her.
Ah, maybe she didn't hear you. You're just making a mountain or a molehill, Borhan.
You're wrong to say that, Chandran. You know how loud Borhan's voice is. Who wouldn't be able to hear him, and knowing Borhan, he must have shouted at the top of his voice.
Are you insinuating something, Alina?
I was only stating the obvious.
Why must the two of you have to get into an argument? Come on, Borhan. You should know better than to pick on Alina.
You always side with Alina. You know she started it first.
Hello, my friends. I'm really amused by how Alina and Borhan get into this banter each time they talk to one another.
What do you mean by that, Mentor?
How you playfully exchange friendly remarks?
Trust Mentor to try to save the situation. Ah, maybe she didn't hear you. You're just making a mountain or a molehill, Borhan.
Mountain out of a molehill. An idiom that means to make a very unimportant matter seem important.
You're wrong to say that, Chandran. You know how loud Borhan's voice is. Who wouldn't be able to hear him, and knowing Borhan, he must have shouted at the top of his voice.
At the top of one's voice. A phrase that means to shout as loudly as possible. Incinerating. A verb that means to say something bad about someone in an unpleasant and indirect way. Pick on. A verb that means to blame or criticize somebody repeatedly and unfairly.
You always side with Alina. You know she started it first.
Side with. A phrasal verb that means to support somebody in an argument.
I don't know what's going on here. Mentor uses words like playful, friendly, and Chandran smiles at us.
I think I know what Mentor means. I also know what Chandran meant when he said Mentor was saving the situation.
Oh no! Don't tell me Mentor and Chandran think Alina and I like each other, and that's why we're getting on each other's nerves.
Just like in the movies, Borhan.
Yes, maybe, but we're deviating from our discussion.
Yes, Alina, we were talking about Jolie and how you were worried about her.
I know, Borhan. What shall we do?
Okay, let's look at this objectively. Tell me, why are you worried about her?
Yes, Alina, tell us.
You know how Jolly hardly ever loses her temper. Last week, she snapped at me. Well, I was going to the shops and stopped by her house to ask if she wanted to come along. She shouted at me and told me to go away. I was shocked because it's so unlike Jolly.
What happened after that?
She stormed out of her house. I called her later, but her mother said she wasn't back yet.
Did you try calling her after that?
I've tried many times, Borhan, but Jolly doesn't want to take my calls.
I told you a message to her mother that she will meet her over here today.
I know Jolie and she usually doesn't behave like that.
Why don't the three of you pay her a visit at home?
Yeah, I agree. I'm getting a little worried. Jolie's not here yet, and you know how functional she usually is.
Come on then, let's go. What are we waiting for?
Before you all go, do you know what you have to say to her?
You mean like what's our game plan?
Yes, Chandran, you learn fast.
Well, we'll talk here on the way to Jolie's house. Come on.
I think I know what mentor means. I also know what Chandran meant when he said mentor was saving the situation.
Save the situation to prevent failure or disaster from happening.
Oh no! Don't tell me Mentor and Chandran think Alina and I like each other and that's why we're getting on each other's nerves.
Get on somebody's nerves. An informal statement that means to irritate somebody. Deviate. A verb that means to change from a course of action.
Okay, let's look at this objectively. Tell me, why are you worried about her?
Objectively. An adverb that means to view and see things in a fair manner.
You know how Jolly hardly ever loses her temper. Last week, she snapped at me.
Snap. A verb that means to speak to someone in an angry way. I think I hear our three friends coming back. Let's find out how they got on at Jolie's house.
Oh dear, the whole thing was a disaster. We should never have gone to Jolly's house.
Come on, Alina. We were all worried about our friend. The only way to find out whether she was alright was to go over there.
I was shocked at what she said. I didn't know those words she used ever exist. We did say everything you told us to and carefully planned what we'll say to her.
Yes, but Jolie just got mad with us. I never knew she was capable of blowing her top.
Oh, and her poor mother. I felt so sorry for her. She didn't know what to do.
Does anyone know if she has a bone to pick with us?
No, I think there's more to this than meets the eye.
Well, at least I'll manage to give my mobile number to her mother. She said she'll call me.
Oh dear, what is wrong with my friend?
Come on, Alina. We'll find out.
Hello? Yes, this is Chandra speaking.
I think it's Jolie's mother.
Don't worry, Auntie. We understand.
What is she saying?
So, she has been quiet and moody for the past 2 weeks.
So what's the matter with Jolly? Please find out, Chandran.
Shh, Alina. Let Jolie finish talking with her.
Okay. Jolie's mother said that she's behaving funny. She has not been herself for the past 2 weeks. Whenever she comes back from school, she's very quiet and withdraw.
Did she say why?
No, but she did say she often skips her meals. She has also noticed that some money is missing from the house. And the other day, Jolie's tuition teacher called to say that she has not been attending her class.
I think Mentor is right, Chandra. There is more to this. How can we help our friend?
Come on, let's go. Jolie's mother asked me to follow her and find out what she's up to. Come on.
Oh dear, the whole thing was a disaster. We should never have gone to Jolly's house.
Disaster. A noun that refers to something that is a complete failure.
Yes, but Jolie just got mad with us. I never knew she was capable of blowing her top.
Lower one's top. An informal statement that means to lose one's temper.
Does anyone know if she has a bone to pick with us?
Bone to pick. An idiom that means to have something to argue about with someone.
Did she say why?
No, but she did say she often skips her meals.
Skip. A verb informally used to mean that someone fails to attend something. In this case, Jolie missing meals.
Come on, Jolie. Have a seat. Tell us what's your problem.
Leave me alone, okay? Go away.
Hey, we are your friends. We want to help you.
Yes, Jolly. I've been so worried about you. You look so thin. Are you alright? I said leave me alone.
Come on, Jolie. Even your mother is worried about you.
Is that why you've been following me? Did she tell you to do that?
Yes, Jolie. Your mother didn't know what to do.
Oh no, what have I done? Hey, what's this?
Oh no. Don't tell me you're taking drugs, Jolie.
Is that true, Jolly? I don't know my friend anymore.
Come on, all of you. Let's take stock of things here. Let's not jump to conclusions.
I'm sorry for letting you all down.
No, my friend, you have not let us down. Let us help you.
Yes, Jolie, trust us.
Jolie, you are so lucky to have such supportive friends who are willing to stand by you.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell me, Jolly, where do you get these?
I was going home after school one day and there were some boys waiting outside. They stopped me and they told me that they had something that could make me pass my exam with flying colors.
What happened next?
They gave me a packet of pills. I didn't want to take it, but they forced me. They threatened to harm me if I didn't and told me not to tell anyone. The boys told me to sell the pills to my friends. That's why I've been avoiding all of you. I thought that if I was rude to everyone, then I won't have any more friends.
Well, don't worry, Jolie. We are still your friends. Let's go to school's principal and report this.
Okay.
Come on, all of you. Let's take stock of things here. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Take stock of things. An idiom, which means to examine and make a decision about a situation. Jump to conclusions. An idiom, which means to make decisions about something too quickly before knowing all the facts.
I was going home after school one day and there were some boys waiting outside. They stopped me and they told me that they had something that could make me pass my exam with flying colors.
With flying colors, an idiom used to denote success in exams. Rude, an adjective that means someone is not polite.
Mula went to see the school principal. The police have been informed and they will keep a lookout for those bullies.
Thank goodness were Jolie and were just pet pills.
But destructive and they were addictive. Imagine those bullies forcing Jolie to sell them. If they had picked on me, I sure had shown them.
Poor Jolly, she didn't dare to speak out, so she kept buying those pills with money she stole from her mother.
And how she must have suffered terribly.
This is a time to be strong for your friend. She will need all the support she can get from her friends.
Yes, Mentor, thanks for making us realize that Jolie might be in trouble. Hello, Jolie.
Lily.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, how relieved that it's now out in the open. The burden of guilt has been lifted from my shoulders.
Don't worry, Jolie. From now on, we'll be your personal bodyguards. We'll go to school and live together. With my muscles and Chandran's fierce looks, we'll keep the bullies away.
Hey, what about me?
Well, you can help too, Alina. I promised my mother to pay back every cent that I took. Remember, I was supposed to teach you English? Well, now you can pay me for those lessons. Okay, come on now, my big, strong friends. Let us go home.
Thank goodness were Jolie and were just pet pills.
But destructive and they were addictive.
Pet pill. A pill containing a drug that stimulates the nervous system. Destructive. An adjective that means to cause serious damage. Addictive. An adjective that means causing someone to become an addict.
The burden of guilt has been lifted from my shoulders.
The burden of guilt has been lifted off my shoulders. A phrase that means the person is relieved of the responsibility or blame.
Hey, Manta had been telling me earlier about the health campaign that has been launched by the ministry.
Another one? Seems like there was one just last year.
I suppose that's because the government feels we should all be concerned about our health.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Chandran. What's eating you?
What's eating me?
Chandran's only used to eating something, not something eating him.
Yeah.
What Jolly means is what's bothering you.
Can't you see? It's written all over my face.
What writing are you talking about? Ah, you mean the pimples.
Yes, not only does my face feels like a durian, but some of the pimples are so paining.
Some of them are so painful. It's the correct way to say it, Chandran. And by the way, perhaps you should give some thought to your diet.
Why? Am I fat? I'm not on any sort of diet.
Mentor was using the word diet to mean the type of food you should be eating.
Yes, Chandran. Sometimes the food you eat can cause an outbreak of pimples.
And I notice you like eating fried food. Fried and oily foods are not healthy, especially for the skin.
Your best guide would be to follow the healthy diet pyramid.
Healthy diet pyramid? What's that, Mentor?
Hey, I've seen that before on a bread packet.
At the bottom of the pyramid, you'll see foods like rice, breads, and other grains. Above that are the fruits and vegetables, followed by meats, fish, eggs, and other dairy products. Finally, right at the top, you'll find fats, oil, sugar, and salt.
Why is it shaped like that, Mentor?
Foods that are eaten daily are at the base, and the ones eaten least are at the top.
Now, that's easy enough to remember.
Remembering is one thing, but following it with strict discipline might be quite another story for Chandran.
I like to eat meat, but I don't eat vegetables. I don't eat much fruit either. Looks like I'll have to change my diet if I want to look handsome.
You know what they say, better late than never, Chandran.
Hey, Manta had been telling me earlier about the health campaign that has been launched by the ministry.
Another one? Seems like there was one just last year.
Launched. The past tense of a verb meaning to start an activity, especially an organized one.
Remembering is one thing, but following it with strict discipline might be quite another story for Chandran.
Strict discipline. Discipline is a noun, and when with strict, it means controlled or ordered behavior.
You know what they say, better late than never, Chandran.
Better late than never. A saying that means it's better to have success even if it comes later than none at all.
How's it go with your new diet, Chandran?
It's really tough. I don't know if I have the power to keep it up. And I have to drink so much water.
You mean you don't have the willpower to keep it up?
Poor Chandran. His spirit's willing, but his flesh is weak.
I'm sure you'll get used to it after a while.
Yeah. Do you know I never used to like to drink water?
You're always carrying a bottle of water wherever you go to.
That only started 2 years ago after I read about how important water is for the body and that most people do not drink enough of this miracle cure.
How much is enough?
We should all drink at least 8 glasses a day.
Water also helps clear our system of impurities and give us good skin tone. That's why I have such great skin.
You know, Chandran, if you don't like to drink water, why don't you try fresh fruit juice instead?
Oh, you mean like the watermelon and the sugarcane juice they sell in our school's canteen?
Yes, freshly squeezed fruit juice has a higher water content and also helps to remove toxins from our body.
And drinking plenty of fruit juice or even water before your meals can help you reduce your huge appetite, Chandran. Here, try some.
I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Chandran. We'll all be here to give you moral support and keep you away from the mamak stall.
Yeah. You mean you don't have the willpower to keep it up?
Willpower, a noun meaning the ability to control your thoughts and actions in order to achieve what you want to do.
Water also helps clear our system of impurities and give us good skin tone.
Impurity, a noun meaning that a substance present in something makes it of poor quality.
Whoa.
Huh?
What happened?
I reached Chandran from the school gates. He's still huffing and puffing somewhere.
That poor guy is really out of shape.
And coming in a close second, we have, from Malaysia, Chandran!
Come on, guys. Give me a break. I was only a few seconds behind Borhan.
Yeah, something like 30 seconds maybe.
You really should exercise more, Chandran.
Give me a break. Keeping to my diet is already hard enough.
Alina has a point, you know. Dieting alone is not as effective as dieting and exercising together.
But all that is only going to end up making me more hungry.
Actually, I find after a good workout or a squash game, I seem to eat less.
Me too. It's as if my stomach has suddenly shrunk half its usual size.
What we're trying to say, Chandran, is that exercise will probably help you stick to your diet better and lose weight faster.
Which means you reach your BMI faster.
Hey, what's a BMI?
BMI stands for Body Mass Index. It is your weight in kilograms divided by the square of your height in meters. For optimal weight, a person's BMI should be a value between 20 and 25.
Oh dear, mine says 30. That's not good, is it? I think I need to exercise a lot more.
Come on, Borhan. Let us race home.
Go on.
Look, my BMI is down to 28.
Looks like you're getting there, Chandran.
And yes, without taking those things that my sister takes always.
What is that, Chandran?
It is kind of tablet that is supposed to help you lose weight. You know, I see a lot of people taking it to make themselves thin, and it does not good at all. I prefer the traditional way, exercise and a perfect balanced diet. It was difficult at first, but now I like this approach.
We told you so.
Hey, Burhan, what is the word for the fat people?
You mean obese?
That's right. I keep having bad dreams about being obese and needing my friends to lift me up from the bed.
Yes, obesity is getting to be a serious problem all over the world. The number of obese people worldwide is estimated to stand at over 100 million.
Whoa, look at all those fat people. Thank God I'm not fat. That kind of weight would certainly put the heart under a lot of strain.
Yes, but isn't obesity hereditary?
Harry, what?
Hereditary means if your parents or grandparents are obese, you stand a higher risk of being obese as well.
Hey, where are you off to in such a hurry?
To find out what exactly my parents has passed on to me.
Hey, wait for me. I want to know whether I have inherited anything as well.
The word is hereditary.
So, have all of you found out about your parents' health?
Yes, both my parents have diabetes, but my mom also has high blood pressure.
Diabetes, is that a disease when there's a high amount of sugar in your blood?
Yes. Thankfully, none of my parents have it. What's high blood pressure, Mentor?
Doctors will usually check a person's health by measuring the blood pressure. And if you have high blood pressure, then it means that the rate at which the heart beats is faster. And that is not good. It is usually controlled by taking medication.
Oh, well, my mom has to take medication for osteoporosis. What's that, Mentor?
Osteoporosis is a condition more common in women than in men. It happens when bones become brittle and weak, leading to fractures occurring easily. Lack of calcium and a sedentary lifestyle are among some of its causes.
You can be sure I'm going to drink enough milk and eat more calcium-rich food from now on.
Both of my parents have a cholesterol problem. I'm trying to get them to follow the diet I'm on and to join my morning jog.
Sometimes staying healthy requires us to change our lifestyles completely.
But I can tell you now that it's worth it. I feel so much fitter and healthier now than I did 3 weeks ago.
Well, you know what they say, health is wealth.
And I definitely agree.
Hey guys, you know what will be good? To do a project on all that we have learned about maintaining a healthy lifestyle.
Yes, that's a good idea, Borhan. We could find out from the other students the type of food they eat and how much they exercise.
And their BMI.
Yes, that is a good idea. We've all been given projects to complete, so why don't we use this topic? Healthy lifestyle with a balanced diet and exercise.
Okay, come on around. We'll decide who'll do what.
Okay.
You know.
And before we wrap up, let's see if you've been paying attention all this while. Here are some questions.